Top 10 Most Powerful Muscle Cars 2025. Number 10 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, 2025. The Camaro's days are numbered, with Chevrolet confirming its current generation will bow out soon. But in 2025, the Camaro ZL1 still roars on as one of the most powerful muscle cars in the world, keeping alive Chevy's tradition of brute force wrapped in aggressive styling. This car may be the end of an era, but it's going out swinging. Under the hood sits a supercharged 6.2-liter LT4 V8, the same engine found in the Corvette Z06. It produces 650 horsepower and 650 lb-ft of torque, channeled through either a 6-speed manual transmission for purists or a lightning-quick 10-speed automatic. With rear-wheel drive and launch control, the ZL1 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.5 seconds, and it can keep charging all the way to a top speed of 198 miles per hour. Performance is more than just raw power, though. The ZL1 features magnetic ride control suspension, which adapts in milliseconds to road conditions, delivering surprising comfort on highways and razor-sharp handling on the track. Massive Brembo brakes provide stopping power to match the muscle, while an electronic limited-slip differential ensures traction when all 650 horses come alive. An optional 1LE track package adds even more aggression with aerodynamic tweaks, lighter wheels, and sticky Goodyear Eagle F1 tires. Step inside, and the Camaro ZL1 is less about luxury and more about performance focus. Recaro Sport seats hug you tight, while suede and leather accents give the cabin a premium yet athletic vibe. A digital driver display, head-up display, and Chevy's infotainment system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto bring modern convenience, though the real star of the show is the engine note that dominates every drive. Dimensionally, the Camaro ZL1 measures about 190 inches long and 75 inches wide, making it slightly more compact than rivals like the Challenger Hellcat. That smaller footprint, combined with sharp steering and balanced weight distribution, makes it one of the most nimble muscle cars you can buy. Now, let's talk price. The 2025 Camaro ZL1 starts around $73,000, which makes it one of the most affordable entries into the 650 horsepower club. Fully loaded with the 1LE package, expect to see prices climb closer to $80,000. Still, compared to European supercars with similar output, it's a performance bargain. So why does the Camaro ZL1 claim the number 10 spot? Because it perfectly embodies what a muscle car should be: raw, loud, powerful, and unapologetic. It may be nearing the end of its life cycle, but in 2025, the ZL1 remains one of the most thrilling muscle cars on the market, an icon going out with a roar. Number 9 Ford Mustang Dark Horse, 2025. When Ford introduced the Mustang Dark Horse, it wasn't just another trim level, it was the birth of a new performance icon. In 2025, the Dark Horse continues to carry the legacy of America's most famous pony car into the modern era, standing tall as one of the most powerful naturally aspirated muscle cars you can buy. At the core of the Dark Horse is Ford's beloved 5.0-liter Coyote V8, tuned to its most ferocious form yet. It pumps out an impressive 500 horsepower and 418 lb-ft of torque, sent exclusively to the rear wheels. Buyers can choose between a 6-speed Tremec manual transmission, a gift to purists, or a slick 10-speed automatic that delivers lightning-fast shifts. With launch control engaged, the Dark Horse sprints from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.7 seconds, with a top speed pushing 168 miles per hour. What makes the Dark Horse special isn't just its horsepower, it's how Ford sharpened every detail for performance. The car features a unique dual-throttle body intake system for improved airflow, a strengthened crankshaft, and forged internals to withstand high revs. Add in MagneRide adaptive suspension, larger Brembo brakes, and a Torsen limited-slip differential, and you've got a Mustang designed as much for the track as it is for the street. An optional handling package brings wider wheels, aggressive aero, and stickier tires, making it even more capable. Inside, the Dark Horse blends old-school muscle with modern tech. A fully digital 12.4-inch driver display and 13.2-inch central touchscreen give the cockpit a futuristic feel, while Recaro sport seats, suede accents, and special dark horse badging remind you that this isn't your average Mustang. Custom drive modes let you tailor throttle response, steering weight, and exhaust sound, meaning the car can transform from a daily driver to a track monster at the push of a button. Dimensionally, the Mustang Dark Horse measures about 189 inches long and 75 inches wide, keeping it similar in size to the Camaro ZL1. The proportions are unmistakably Mustang: long hood, muscular stance, and rear haunches that exude aggression. Unique design elements like a darker grille, smoked headlights, and special blue accents help set it apart from other Mustang trims. Now for the price. The 2025 Mustang Dark Horse starts around $60,000, making it more affordable than rivals like the Camaro ZL1 and Challenger Hellcat. With the handling package and extras, it can climb closer to $70,000, but it still represents an incredible performance per dollar value in the modern muscle car segment. So why does the Dark Horse earn the number 9 spot? Because it proves the Mustang is still a serious performance machine in the age of electrification. With 500 horsepower from a naturally aspirated V8, cutting-edge tech, and a track-ready setup, the Dark Horse isn't just a Mustang, it's a modern muscle legend in the making. Number 8 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT EV, 2025. For decades, Dodge muscle cars were defined by massive V8 engines, tire-shredding torque, and earth-shaking exhaust notes. But in 2025, the brand has entered a bold new era with the Dodge Charger Daytona SRT EV, an all-electric coupe that redefines what muscle car performance means. While some purists were skeptical, Dodge has delivered a machine so powerful and so outrageous that it deserves a spot among the most powerful muscle cars in the world. Instead of a Hemi V8, the Daytona SRT is powered by Dodge's new Banshee 800-volt electric architecture, making it the brand's first all-electric muscle car. Output varies by trim, but the top-spec versions deliver an estimated 885 horsepower, enough to rocket this big coupe from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 3.3 seconds. With instant torque from its dual-motor all-wheel drive system, the Daytona SRT doesn't just accelerate, it slams you back into your seat with relentless force. Dodge hasn't revealed the official top speed yet, but insiders suggest it will push past 200 miles per hour, firmly putting it in supercar territory. Of course, muscle cars are about more than numbers, they're about attitude. To make sure the Daytona still feels like a Dodge, engineers developed the Fretsonic chambered exhaust, a unique system that uses speakers and chambers to generate a synthetic exhaust note that sounds eerily like a Hellcat V8. It's loud, visceral, and tunable, ensuring that the car keeps its muscle car drama even without pistons firing under the hood. Handling has also taken a huge leap forward. Thanks to the battery pack's low placement, the Daytona SRT benefits from a lower center of gravity than any previous Charger. Add an adaptive suspension, regenerative braking, and massive tires, and this isn't just a straight-line bruiser, it's a genuinely capable performance coupe in corners. Inside, the Daytona embraces its futuristic identity. The cockpit is centered around a massive 16-inch curved driver display, paired with a 12-inch infotainment screen angled toward the driver. Materials include Alcantara, carbon fiber, and ambient lighting that give the cabin a modern yet menacing vibe. Special PowerShot buttons on the steering will deliver a temporary horsepower boost for short bursts of maximum acceleration, a true muscle car party trick. Size-wise, the Daytona SRT measures about 206 inches in length and nearly 78 inches wide, making it larger than the Mustang and Camaro but giving it a commanding road presence. Its design is retro-inspired, with clear nods to the classic Chargers of the 1960s and 70s, including the fastback roofline and the iconic R-wing aerodynamic nose. As for price, the 2025 Dodge Charger Daytona SRT EV starts around $90,000 for mid-level trims, while the high-output Banshee versions push well beyond $100,000. That makes it one of the most expensive American muscle cars ever, but given the power and technology on offer, Dodge is aiming for a new kind of buyer, one who wants both heritage and innovation. So why does the Daytona SRT land at number 8? Because it proves muscle cars aren't dead, they're evolving. With nearly 900 horsepower, instant torque, and futuristic tech, it's every bit as brutal and brash as the Hemi-powered legends that came before it, just in a new electric form. Number 7 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red-Eye, 2025. Few names strike fear and excitement into the hearts of car enthusiasts like Hellcat. In 2025, even as Dodge transitions toward electrification, the Challenger SRT Hellcat Red-Eye continues to roar as one of the most powerful gasoline-powered muscle cars in the world. It's a fire-breathing monster that keeps old-school muscle alive with sheer brute force. Under the hood lies the legendary 6.2-liter supercharged Hemi V8, tuned to produce a jaw-dropping 797 horsepower and 707 lb-ft of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, this beast launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds and barrels down the quarter mile in around 10.8 seconds. Top speed? A blistering 203 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest muscle cars ever produced. What makes the Red-Eye unique is its mix of overwhelming power and unapologetic size. Unlike smaller, nimbler rivals like the Camaro ZL1 or Mustang Dark Horse, the Challenger Red-Eye is a heavyweight bruiser. It doesn't dance through corners, it bulldozes straights with a wall of supercharged torque. Still, Dodge equips it with wide-body options, adaptive suspension, and massive Brembo brakes to give it a fighting chance when the road gets twisty. But make no mistake, this car is built for raw, old-school speed. Step inside, and the Red-Eye blends retro charm with modern conveniences. The cabin is roomy, offering more space than most muscle car rivals, with comfortable seating for 4 adults. Dodge's Uconnect infotainment system sits at the center, paired with a digital driver display that can show everything from boost pressure to lap timers. Materials aren't exotic like a Ferrari, but they're sturdy and practical. This is still a Dodge, after all. The highlight is, of course, the red glowing Hellcat logo that reminds you you're in something special. Dimensionally, the Challenger Red-Eye is a big coupe, measuring about 198 inches long and 78 inches wide. Its sheer size gives it presence on the road, while the wide-body flares and functional hood scoop make it look as aggressive as it sounds. It's a muscle car that doesn't just perform, it intimidates. As for price, the 2025 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Red-Eye starts around $92,000, with the wide-body variant pushing closer to $100,000. Considering it offers nearly 800 horsepower, it's still one of the best horsepower per dollar deals on the planet. Few cars at this price deliver such outrageous performance. So why does the Hellcat Red-Eye sit at number 7? Because it represents the end of an era. It's one of the last true supercharged V8 muscle cars, a machine built around excess, noise, and raw speed. In a world shifting toward hybrids and EVs, the Red-Eye is a defiant reminder of how insane muscle cars can be when engineers turn the dial all the way up. Number 6 Shelby GT500, 2025. The Shelby GT500 is the most powerful factory Mustang Ford has ever produced, and even in 2025, it remains one of the ultimate expressions of American muscle. Where the Mustang Dark Horse channels agility and track balance, the GT500 is about delivering mind-bending power and speed with Shelby's signature edge. Beneath its sculpted hood lies a 5.2-liter supercharged Predator V8, churning out a monstrous 760 horsepower and 625 lb-ft of torque. Mated to a lightning-fast 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, the GT500 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.3 seconds and rips through the quarter mile in about 11 seconds flat. Top speed is electronically capped at 180 miles per hour, but this Mustang is more about acceleration and cornering than high-speed cruising. Unlike older Mustangs that were all about straight-line muscle, the GT500 embraces modern performance engineering. It's fitted with MagneRide adaptive dampers, massive Brembo brakes, and an electronic line-lock system for tire-smoking burnouts. Ford also offers the carbon fiber track pack, which adds lightweight carbon fiber wheels, a giant rear wing, and Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires, turning the GT500 into a track-ready monster that can hang with European supercars. The sound of the GT500 is an experience in itself. The Predator V8 delivers a ferocious roar, amplified by an active exhaust system that can switch between stealthy, quiet, mode and full-blown, track, thunder. Few cars on the road can match the GT500's combination of noise, power, and presence. Inside, the Shelby GT500 balances performance focus with comfort. Recaro Sport seats hold the driver tightly during aggressive cornering, while the cockpit features Shelby badging, premium materials, and a digital driver display. The central infotainment system includes Ford's SONC software with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, but the cabin keeps its focus squarely on driving thrills. In terms of size, the GT500 measures about 190 inches long and 76 inches wide, making it slightly more compact than the Challenger Hellcat but still muscular in stance. Aerodynamic enhancements like the vented hood, front splitter, and optional massive wing give it a more aggressive silhouette than the standard Mustang. Price-wise, the 2025 Shelby GT500 starts around $80,000, but with the carbon fiber track pack, it can climb close to $100,000. For a car that delivers over 750 horsepower and genuine track day capability, it's still an incredible performance bargain compared to European rivals with similar specs. So why does the Shelby GT500 claim the number 6 spot? Because it's the perfect combination of old-school muscle and modern supercar engineering. With its monstrous supercharged V8, advanced chassis tech, and Shelby heritage, the GT500 is more than just a Mustang, it's a muscle car legend reborn for the 21st century. Number 5 Cadillac CT5 V Blackwing, 2025. When you think of muscle cars, Cadillac might not be the first name that comes to mind. But in 2025, the CT5 V Blackwing proves that America's luxury brand can build one of the most ferocious performance coupes, well, technically a four-door sedan, but it has the heart and soul of a muscle car. It's raw power, refined luxury, and track-ready engineering all rolled into one. At its core lies a hand-built 6.2-liter supercharged LT4 V8, the same family of engine that powers the Camaro ZL1 and Corvette Z06. But here, it's tuned to produce 668 horsepower and 659 lb-ft of torque. Paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission, yes, a manual in 2025, or a 10-speed automatic, the Blackwing launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds and keeps pulling to a top speed of 205 miles per hour. That makes it one of the fastest four-door muscle machines ever created. Performance isn't limited to straight-line blasts. Cadillac engineered the CT5 V Blackwing with serious track credentials. It features Magnetic Ride Control 4.0, one of the most advanced adaptive suspension systems in the world, which reads the road 1,000 times per second to deliver razor-sharp handling without sacrificing ride comfort. Massive Brembo brakes, Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and an electronic limited-slip differential round out a setup that makes this car just as happy on a racetrack as it is on a highway. Inside, the CT5 V Blackwing delivers luxury with a performance twist. The cabin features premium leather, carbon fiber trim, and available high-performance sport seats. A fully digital gauge cluster can display track-specific data like lap times, G-forces, and tire temps, while Cadillac's infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Despite its supercar performance, the Blackwing remains practical, with seating for 5 and a full trunk, a rarity among cars this powerful. Size-wise, the CT5 V Blackwing measures about 195 inches long and 74 inches wide, putting it in the same footprint as many mid-size sedans. But its aggressive stance, quad exhaust tips, and subtle aerodynamic enhancements ensure it still looks every bit the part of a muscle machine. It blends class and menace in equal measure. Price-wise, the 2025 Cadillac CT5 V Blackwing starts at around $93,000, but fully optioned models can stretch past $110,000. Considering the combination of supercharged V8 power, manual transmission availability, and Cadillac luxury, it remains one of the best value propositions in the performance car world. So why does the CT5 V Blackwing land at number 5? Because it's the ultimate sleeper muscle car, a luxury sedan with the heart of a dragstrip beast. It proves that muscle isn't limited to coupes, and that Cadillac, of all brands, can deliver one of the most thrilling driving experiences in the modern era. Number 4 Chevrolet Corvette Z06, 2025. The Chevrolet Corvette has always blurred the line between American muscle and European supercar, and in 2025, the Corvette Z06 is one of the most powerful and most thrilling machines you can buy. It's not just a fast car, it's a revolution for the Corvette nameplate, proving once again that America can build a world-class performance coupe at a fraction of the cost of its exotic rivals. The star of the Z06 is its engine, a naturally aspirated 5.5-liter LT6 V8, the most powerful naturally aspirated V8 ever put in a production car. Hand-built by Chevy's performance team, it produces a screaming 670 horsepower and 460 lb-ft of torque, revving all the way to an astonishing 8,600 RPM. The sound is unlike any Corvette before it, more like a Ferrari than a traditional American muscle car. Paired with an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, the Z06 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.6 seconds and hits a top speed of 195 miles per hour. Unlike the supercharged brute force of the Camaro ZL1 or the Hellcat Redeye, the Z06 is about precision. Built on the mid-engine C8 platform, the car offers near-perfect weight distribution and handling balance. Available Z07 performance package upgrades it further with carbon ceramic brakes, a more aggressive aero kit, Michelin Pilot Cup 2R tires, and lightweight carbon fiber wheels, turning the Z06 into a legitimate track weapon capable of taking on Lamborghinis and McLarens. Inside, the Z06 feels every bit like a modern supercar. The driver sits in a cockpit-style cabin with a squared-off steering wheel, digital driver display, and an infotainment system angled toward the driver. Materials range from leather and Alcantara to carbon fiber, with multiple customization options available. The Z06 also offers practicality unusual for a supercar. Thanks to its front and rear cargo compartments, it can actually carry luggage for a weekend trip. Dimensionally, the Z06 measures about 184 inches long and 76 inches wide, giving it a compact, agile footprint compared to larger muscle machines like the Challenger. Its sharp lines, massive side intakes, and wide stance make it look exotic, while its removable Targa top roof nods to Corvette tradition. The best part? The 2025 Corvette Z06 starts at around $112,000, making it one of the greatest performance bargains in the world. Fully optioned with the Z07 package and carbon fiber extras, prices can climb closer to $150,000, still dramatically cheaper than European supercars offering similar performance. So why does the Z06 earn the number 4 spot? Because it's more than just a muscle car, it's a track-focused, naturally aspirated masterpiece that rivals some of the best exotics in the world. It proves that American engineering can not only keep up with the Italians and Brits, it can beat them at their own game. Number 3 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170, 2025. If there's one car that defines the phrase, American excess, it's the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170. Built as the ultimate send-off to the internal combustion Challenger, the Demon 170 is the most outrageous factory muscle car Dodge has ever produced, and in 2025, it still sits among the most powerful muscle machines on Earth. The secret to its insanity lies under the hood, a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, but this is no ordinary Hellcat engine. Running on standard pump gas, it produces a colossal 900 horsepower. Fill the tank with E85 ethanol, and output jumps to an earth-shattering 1,025 horsepower and 945 lb-ft of torque. That makes it the most powerful factory V8 production car ever built, period. The Demon 170 can rip from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 1.66 seconds, making it the quickest accelerating production car in the world. In the quarter mile, it can post times under 8.9 seconds at over 150 miles per hour, so fast that it actually requires a factory-issued NHRA parachute option to be dragstrip legal. The engineering is as wild as the numbers. The Demon 170 uses a massive 3.0-liter supercharger, upgraded internals, and specialized fueling systems to handle the ethanol blend. Dodge also fitted lightweight parts throughout the car, from hollow sway bars to thinner glass, shaving precious pounds off its hefty Challenger frame. Launch control, line lock, and a trans brake feature make drag launches brutally effective, while the wide rear tires provide the grip needed to handle all that torque. Inside, the Demon 170 keeps things simple. Buyers can opt for a stripped-out version with just a driver's seat to save weight, or a more practical cabin with passenger and rear seats included. The interior features SRT branding, performance gauges, and Dodge's Uconnect infotainment system. It isn't luxurious, but that's not the point. This car is about maximum performance for minimum distraction. In terms of size, the Challenger Demon 170 is massive, measuring 198 inches long and 78 inches wide. Its wide-body stance, hood scoop, and Demon badging make it look every bit as menacing as its performance suggests. On the street, it's as subtle as a thunderstorm. Price-wise, the 2025 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 starts around $100,000, but given its limited production of just 3,300 units, many examples are already selling for double or even triple that on the resale market. It's not just a car, it's a collectible piece of muscle car history. So why does the Demon 170 land at number 3? Because it's the ultimate expression of old-school muscle car insanity, supercharged V8 thunder, dragstrip dominance, and horsepower numbers that border on the absurd. In an era where EVs are taking over, the Demon 170 stands as one final, glorious roar of pure combustion chaos. Number 2 Ford Mustang GTD, 2025. The Ford Mustang GTD isn't just another Mustang, it's the most extreme, track-focused, and powerful Mustang ever created. Born from the GT3 racing program and engineered to take on the world's best supercars, the GTD pushes the muscle car concept into hypercar territory. In 2025, it stands as one of the most powerful production Fords of all time. At its heart is a hand-built 5.2-liter supercharged V8, derived from the Predator engine in the GT500 but tuned for even more ferocity. Output is expected to exceed 800 horsepower, making it the most powerful Mustang ever to leave the factory. Power is sent to the rear wheels through an 8-speed dual-clutch transaxle mounted in the rear, giving the GTD near-perfect weight distribution, a setup unheard of in traditional muscle cars. With this configuration, Ford estimates 0 to 60 miles per hour in the low 3-second range and a top speed north of 200 miles per hour. What makes the GTD special is its obsession with track performance. The chassis is fitted with semi-active suspension capable of lowering the car by 40 mm in track mode, while adaptive spool valve dampers constantly adjust to optimize grip. Massive carbon ceramic brakes provide fade-free stopping power, and the aerodynamic package, complete with an active rear wing, underbody diffusers, and aggressive front canards, generates race car levels of downforce. This isn't just a straight-line bruiser, it's a Mustang engineered to conquer corners. The GTD's bodywork is dripping in carbon fiber. From the hood to the fenders and even the drive shaft, lightweight materials help shave weight while giving the car an unmistakably exotic appearance. The wide stance, vented panels, and massive aero bits make it look more like a Le Mans racer than a street car. Inside, the GTD balances luxury and race-ready function. Recaro carbon fiber bucket seats hold the driver firmly in place, while suede, Alcantara, and carbon trim dominate the cockpit. A digital display provides real-time performance data, and customizable drive modes let the driver tailor everything from throttle response to suspension stiffness. Despite its track-first nature, Ford offers options like titanium shift paddles and even a bespoke interior program to make each GTD feel unique. In terms of size, the Mustang GTD is slightly larger than the GT500, stretching about 192 inches long and 78 inches wide thanks to its wider track and aero enhancements. Its silhouette is unmistakably Mustang, but the aggressive proportions and hypercar detailing elevate it far beyond the muscle car's traditional look. Price-wise, the 2025 Ford Mustang GTD starts at an eye-watering $325,000, firmly placing it in supercar territory. Ford is producing it in extremely limited numbers, and each unit will be highly customizable, ensuring exclusivity. So why does the Mustang GTD land at number 2? Because it's the most extreme Mustang ever built. With over 800 horsepower, race-bred aerodynamics, and engineering designed to rival Lamborghinis and Ferraris, the GTD isn't just a muscle car, it's Ford's statement to the world that American performance can play at the very highest level. Number 1 Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution Coupe, 2025. When it comes to pure, unadulterated horsepower, number 2025 muscle-inspired machine can touch the Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution Coupe. Built by Texas-based Hennessy Performance, the Venom F5 takes the spirit of American muscle, gigantic power, outrageous performance, and turns it up to 11. It isn't just one of the most powerful coupes in the world, it's a hypercar designed to shatter records. At its core is the monstrous 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V8, nicknamed the Fury engine. Hand-assembled by Hennessy's engineers, it produces an astronomical 1,817 horsepower and 1,193 lb-ft of torque. Power is sent to the rear wheels through a 7-speed single-clutch automated manual transmission, making the car brutally direct and unfiltered. The performance figures are simply jaw-dropping, 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 2.5 seconds, with a theoretical top speed exceeding 311 miles per hour. Hennessy claims the F5 Revolution is capable of becoming the fastest production car on Earth. But the Revolution isn't just about straight-line speed, it's about track dominance. Compared to the standard F5, the Revolution Coupe features a reworked aerodynamic package designed to generate massive downforce. A towering rear wing, enlarged front splitter, and extended rear diffuser all combine to keep the car glued to the pavement at triple-digit speeds. Adjustable suspension, lightweight forged wheels, and carbon ceramic brakes ensure that the Revolution isn't just a dragstrip hero, it's a track day weapon. The chassis is built from a feather-light carbon fiber monocoque, keeping the curb weight to just 3,000 pounds. That means the F5 boasts one of the best power-to-weight ratios of any road car in history. Even compared to Bugattis and Koenigsegg's, the Venom F5 Revolution plays in its own league. Inside, the car is stripped back and purposeful. The cockpit features exposed carbon fiber, Alcantara surfaces, and a central digital display that can toggle between road and track-focused layouts. Every control is driver-centric, emphasizing performance above all else. There are no plush back seats or luxury distractions here, just the bare essentials needed to control nearly 2,000 horsepower. In terms of size, the Venom F5 Revolution Coupe measures about 183 inches long and 77 inches wide, giving it compact proportions relative to its performance. Its low-slung stance, long tail, and extreme aero details make it look more like a Le Mans prototype than a road car. As expected, this level of performance and exclusivity comes at a staggering price. The 2025 Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution Coupe costs around $2.7 million, and only 24 units are being built. Each one is bespoke to its owner, ensuring every example is as unique as it is powerful. So why does the Venom F5 Revolution Coupe take the number 1 spot? Because it represents the ultimate expression of muscle car DNA, massive horsepower, American engineering audacity, and performance that pushes beyond the limits of what was once thought possible. In 2025, no car better embodies the pursuit of raw, unapologetic power.